to my YouTube channel. This is a channel about collectible action figures, different sorts of gaming things, from wrestling to Simpsons to Disney to Star Wars, which is kind of the same thing anymore. But today we're here to talk about the Simpsons Playmates line. And we're going to talk about this line extensively. Over the past couple months, I have collected a good number of these, and we're going to go through and review and go over how cool and entertaining this line is and can be. And we're going to start off with, of course, the core Simpsons. Right here, you have the original playset, which is the first series, and this is the Living Room set. It comes with Marge, as you see here, and a little Maggie to go along with her, as well as a few accessories. Here you have some cookies on a baking sheet, some groceries, as iconic from the beginning of the opening where Maggie is put into the grocery bag, and of course Itchy and Scratchy on the television set. Now this is an interactive playset, and I do have the instructions here, which goes over which figures were released early that could interact with said playset. Now some of these we're going to go over later on, but there is a longer extended list that will work with this, because later on in the line you would have more figures that would come along. Now, if you turn on the playset and press any of the buttons, you're going to get a ding-dong sound until you put any of the interactive figures onto it, which clip on the bottom of their feet. Sometimes they can be a little easier than others. You just have to line them up and pop them on down.
Marge's time to shine.
And as you see, it's Marge's time to shine. And Maggie is a great figure because she has one interactive sound. And you can put her on the playset, and that is all she will do, because that is all she needs to do. Moving on, we're going to open some of these guys and check out the rest of the Simpsons. Some people just got really angry at me. As you see here, the back of the card shows other figures that we will get into later on. But today we're talking about the core family, the core 5 Simpsons. Lisa comes with her saxophone, as well as a stack of books, including history, math, and science, and 2 unmarked books. She has her cat Snowball, who I believe is coughing up a hairball. And of course, Lisa. Now Lisa can hold her saxophone and play it. It actually unclips in the back. I'm not going to go through all that at the moment, but you can put it around her neck, and her arms are in such that she can hold the saxophone. And she also has an interactive sound with this playset.
If anyone will... Now let's forget our troubles with a big bowl of strawberry ice cream.
Well, there's a lot there.
If anyone wants me, I'll be in my room.
And there's different sounds. They don't just say one item.
When I get married, I'm keeping my own name. If anyone wants me, I'll be in my room. It's awful being a kid. No one listens to you.
And it's kind of random. It tends to go in some sort of order, but I find it to be more random than not. Lisa, of course, will tell you on the front of her box what sound she says. If anyone wants me, I'll be in my room, is the one that they put on there. Then we have Bart. Old troublemaker Bart. I found out recently that all of the Simpsons were named after people in Matt Groening's family, with the exception of Bart, which is a acronym for Brat, which is very entertaining to me. We also have a slingshot with him and a can of spray paint, as absolutely necessary. We have the dog, Santa's little helper, and Bart Simpson with his skateboard, which is absolutely necessary. And he also will interact with the playset. Sorry, Maggie, we're going to put you back on the couch.
Dad, thanks for television. I can't remember what happened 8 minutes ago.
And he has a lot of funny sayings. Oh,
Like Roomba.
as, iconic, and you would assume. Finally, today we're going to unbox Homer Simpson, the patriarch of the Simpson family. And as you watch The Simpsons as a child, you find yourself to be more Bart. Then you get older and you realize, well, you're just trying your best not to be Homer. Homer comes with a few accessories that already have escaped me. Some salty snacks. And a can of Duff beer. As, we absolutely would need. And he has a half-eaten donut. As well as a remote control for said television set that we've seen earlier. And, you gotta have the remote. Nowadays, you can't even turn on half the TVs without the remote. Back in my day. And Homer is zip tied in here, but we're going to break that on through. And take a look at our father figure here in all his hairless glory. Let's pop him on down next to Marge. Move out of here, Bart, before your dad chokes you. And he has his on his one foot. Of course, I choose the one that has a problem starting.
Woohoo! Marge, I ate those fancy soaps you bought for the bathroom.
Wonderful.
Boy, everyone is stupid except me. Come on, TV, give me some of that sweet, sweet pep.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, everyone is stupid except me.
So as you can see, these are very toyetic figures, as you would hear on the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. If you are going to tune in to some of my later episodes, you'll find a lot of wrestling figures to be gone over. But the figures are very, very, very photographable. You can do a whole lot of, if you're into figure photography, these are great for that. They're great for interactive ability.
You might say the extra ingredient is salt.
I would argue that they're pretty cool for kids, because while the accessories may not be great for some of the younger ones, but the figures themselves are pretty sturdy, and with the exception of the interactive bit on the bottom, which is actually removable if you try hard enough, they're just a plastic figure with movable arms and movable heads, and some at the waist, some not. None of them have any extremities that are extremely articulated, which is good for the younger ones. But other than that, I think this is a pretty cool line. So it's something that, isn't for everybody. I know some people are not really with The Simpsons as far as their family values are concerned. But,
Marge, I ate
if you're into good old-fashioned entertainment, excuse me, sorry, Homer. If you're into good old-fashioned entertainment, there's nothing better than The Simpsons. So, with that, I'm going to sign off. I've got my breakfast to eat. You all have a great time. Until next time, we'll see you very soon. This has been the Saturday Morning Collection. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're a day late and a donut short.